we have talked about the 4 pillars of mindfulness. The 4 pillars of mindfulness is the base where you can actually always be mindful without needing external things. These 4 pillars are in you, so you have them with you everywhere, whenever, wherever. They are 1, body, 2, sensation in your body, or whatever that involves your body. 3, mind. 4, everything that involves your mind. กายเวทนาจิตธรรม body, sensation, mind, and things that happen in your mind. These 4 pillars can also be summed into 2. That means body and mind. So body means everything that involves your body. It could be the sensation that happens in your body, or your body movement, the big movement, the small movement, or your breathing, or seeing that your body is impermanent, or seeing that your body is also deteriorating, seeing how your body is, being aware of your body. Everything that concerns your body can be the 1 and 2 pillar of your observation. Then second part is your mind. The things that happen in your mind, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings. You see your mind going up, going down, having these thoughts, this emotion. This morning, we talked about how one of the friends felt that she was not getting the attention and love and care as much as her friend. So she decided to do something that was not good for her. And I was saying that I saw that I was wrong in reacting from my past experience. That when I see people who are not thankful or not counting their blessing, but instead looking at other people, what other people are getting, and then they react in comparison and being ungrateful. What they do is about them, has nothing to do with me. But what I did was about me allowing my old program to run my life, to react to her action with all my past experience. So being self-aware, self-observe, you can be aware of your own programs that are running you, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own action, and you can ask yourself, am I going to allow my past to run my present that will result in my future? If we are not being aware of these feelings, emotions that are fleeting or disappear very fast, then we will miss our life. We're rushing through life so fast that we miss the whole life totally. And in our life, to reply to the action about feeling the jealousy first, Jesus used to say, or God can say that it's not your right or your duty to question me what I give to others, because what I give to you is fair to you. So what I give to other people is my right, is my thing. Like a rich man pay the wages to his worker fairly. But those workers were unhappy because seeing that other worker who can work less getting the same. But that has nothing to do with them. They're getting a fair wage, and that's all. So that means in our life as well, we have no right to question how the universe is blessing other people in the care and the luck and the good fortune that they're getting, because we have been given all the great things more than we deserve. Last night, during my contemplation, I see that me have been blessed more than I even deserved. And I have been forgiven by God, by Buddha, by Dhamma, by the universe, more than I could have asked for. So why can't I forgive anyone that have wronged me? So can you. You have been forgiven by the Buddha, by God, by Jesus, by Dhamma, by the one mind, by the universe, more than you could ever ask for. But how would a person be if you ask the Buddha, Dhamma, universe, God to forgive you whenever you wrong to others, but you're not willing and not able to forgive others when they wrong you? Knowing that, immediately, I forgive others, I embrace them, and I become more aware that while thinking that, yes, I was being mindful, I go out all day in the boat, in the car, in the restaurant. I was observing my sensation. All my body was dissipating, disappearing, everything disappearing, rising, passing away. Every fleeting moment. But I was not strong enough to observe the disappointment, the anger, all the feelings when it rose, when someone challenged my love and care and my devotion towards them. We have always been selective observing. We are being selective mindful. We are practicing selective mindfulness, that I will only want to be aware when things are good, and it's nice for me to be aware. It's very easy for us to be aware when we're doing the walking meditation, sitting meditation, the room temperature is perfect, the atmosphere is perfect, the surrounding is perfect. But we don't want to be aware or be observant when things are not going our way. Or we just say, okay, I'm already aware, and that's it. We brush it off, and we're reacting the same way. We didn't question our thoughts. We didn't question our feelings. We didn't put a brake to it. Although there was some brake, but that brake, the pressing on the pedal brake, wasn't enough. I told my friend the day I arrived that this month I opt one more practice called Samroom. That is to be super mindful of my speech, my thoughts, and my action. In Thai, it says Samroom kaya vajāใจ. I told my friend that I think the lesson that I need to do more is to be super mindful, contain how I feel, think, want to say, do, feel. Because it becomes very easy and very natural as you grow to be wealthy, to have the power, to have the wealth, the power, the beauty, the friends, the fame, the famous. For you to become not mindful of things you say to people. When we were younger, have less money, less fame, less power, you were afraid, so you were more mindful of things you say. But as you grow up and you are showered with love, wealth, power, fame, friends, community, you are blessed with friends and family that love you unconditionally so much that we forget to be Samroom kaya vajāใจ, to be mindful of the things we react, the things we hurt our friends, the things we say to our friends, the things you say or do to your teacher, who you know that who you always said love you the most, treated you the best, given you everything that you could have asked for. We become less careful. So the word could be more careful with the things we say, think, and do to the people who love us. When we have the fame, the love, the power, the wealth, and everything. It's not nice at all that when we had nothing, we are more careful. And when you have more love, more understandings, more friends, more caring, and you are neglecting those blessings, and you're not being careful with what you have. So from now on, we are going to be aware of what we are thinking. So our friend yesterday said from now on she will be aware of when the jealousy forms in her mind, that how dare that friend is getting the things that I don't get, and forget about the things that she has. You will be aware when that thought start to occur in your mind. So I told myself that I too will be aware that when people started to react in an unthankful, ungrateful, or not nice, I will see that the thoughts behind that is that how could you, when I have done so and so for you and you forgot that? That how could you is the starting anchor that I will have to notice. It will be an anchor to remind me that whenever you start with certain words like ใช่สิ of course, or whatever, those certain words is the beginning of the wrong thoughts that leads to wrong action and wrong speech. So we'll put the mark on where does it start. So being self-aware, self-observed, metacognition, being mindful will not be limited to when things are good and you want to be mindful, but it will also expand to when things are not so good and you don't want to be mindful. You want to shout at other people or teach them a lesson, because even God said that if people do the wrong thing, yes, you can warn them, but be mindful that you will be more sinful than they are. Because if you remind them of their wrongdoing without kindness and sweetness, you are worse than them. So if you know that you're not ready to be telling them with kindness and sweetness, you better not say anything at all. God doesn't press that. The Buddha, the Dhamma, the universe doesn't press that. So I and you, we can no longer give excuse that we're telling them what they need to know. No, tell myself. I will have to tell myself that, hey, before you will tell or remind that person that she's not doing this, I was forgetting what Lord Buddha say, what Lord Jesus say, what God say, what Dhamma, the universe, say, what Allah has said. I am the one who is doing wrong. So from now on, we will be aware of one, we letting our past running our life. When we drive, we don't drive with looking at the rear window to drive. We're looking at the front window to drive. But now, we all are driving our life or letting our life be driven by our past. The people who have wronged you in the past, whoever they are, intentional or unintentional, has nothing to do with your life now. Why would you allow those incidents to destroy your chance of happiness, growth, development? Why would you do that? So from now on, I think I've been teaching you this for the past 30 years, but maybe it becomes more easier for your ears. If I quote Eileen Gu, the gold medal ski athlete who had 5 medals, she said that she very retrospective, like staying in her mind a lot to observe what she was thinking, doing metacognition to be aware of what she was thinking and feeling. And being like the third person, seeing her own thoughts, she can edit it, adjust it, and she can choose to be whoever she wants to be. So a lot of people feel that if you're spiritual, if you are religious, if you are practicing being in jhana, in concentration, doing your breath work, it doesn't mean that you're better than other people who are using the active life and not quoting that they are spiritual. Not at all. If you are only spiritual when it pleases you and it makes you feel good, instead, you can practice, be mindful when things are not so good. When you want to release your anger towards someone who becomes a victim, number of the past of your 1,000,001 people that have hurt you, and you do all these things out to this 1,000,001 person in front of you, or even to me, when she was unhappy or feeling unfair on the things she get, and I told you that with the realization that, hey, when people are ungrateful and doing wrong things to you, you should be proud of yourself. The realization that I had that people only do wrong to the good people that they feel safe. Allow you to forgive them wholeheartedly, to forgive people wholeheartedly, both from your heart and your brain. Because you know that your friends, your loved one, your relatives, your partner will only do harm to you because underlying, they believe that you're a good person and will not do bad things to them, and they feel safe. So it allows them to stab your back. So with all my 1,000,000 knives on my back, I'm smiling. And I was grateful to God, to the Buddha, to the universe, to Dhamma, to Allah last night. That thanks God for giving me that perspective. That yes, people, human, tend to, when they're not mindful, be not nice to the one that they feel safe with, knowing that they're safe, knowing that that person are good. So from now on, you know that those people, of course, the things that they did to you was not right, but they will have to take their own, reap their own fruit, they grow. But you don't need to reap their fruits. You can be free from their actions, knowing that the things that they have done to you, the underlying fact of the betrayal was because he believes that you're good. Because he believes that you're good, you're capable, you're lovable, and you will not do harm to him. Because wholeheartedly, he trusts you. Wholeheartedly, he trusts you. He knows that you're good. You can forgive your parents for neglecting you and taking care of your siblings more than taking care of you. Because now you know that wholeheartedly, they know that you are strong and capable of taking care of yourself. So from now on, you can forgive everything and stop those programs from running your life by being self-aware, self-observed. This is the answer to your many questions that ask, why do we have to be self-observant? Why do we have to be self-aware? Why do we observe our thoughts and body? Our mind, observe our body and mind. And why we don't have to force ourselves to clear your mind once you want to start meditating. I've been saying this for the past 30 years, that meditation or mindfulness does not require as a must that you have to clear your mind before you do your meditation, because the nature of the mind is to think thoughts, feel emotions. By observing those thoughts and emotions and seeing them disappearing, fleeting, momentarily, you see the true nature of thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations, and seeing as temporary, can be on their own, disappearing. It shows the nature of non-self. First, we observe our body and mind without manipulating it. Secondly, why? What for? We observe it in the present moment in order to see the nature of our body and mind that we call me, I, me, mind. That's something that you are calling I, me, mind actually has the true nature of three characteristics. One, it's fleeting, rising, passing away. It's momentarily. It happens for a flash and then it disappears. Anicca. Secondly, it has the suffering in and of itself. Dukkha. It cannot stay on its own. Like even all the good things that you're savoring, you have to release it out. Breathing in, then breathing out. Eating and then go to the restroom. Everything you take in and of itself, it is a suffering in and of itself. So when you observe your body and mind, you see that first is impermanent, it's temporary, it's fleeting, it's disappearing. So it shows one nature of itself. Secondly, in and of itself, it's self-destroying, destructing, and it cannot even bear itself to sustain. Thirdly, even though it feels like that consciousness is you, because you feel that, oh, this is me, I'm feeling it. But when you look at it, you see that even the thoughts, you were not thinking, you were trying to be mindful and at peace. But the thoughts keep appearing all the time. So who think that thought? You start to see the nature of non-self, the nature of uncontrollable, the things that you used to say or call I, me, mine, start to show up as there's no I, because the I, when you look inside, is a void, like emptiness inside. The scientists see that in your cell is a void, like emptiness there. And almost as if it doesn't exist. It's rising and passing away. The nature of it is so fleeting. And it itself is self-destructing, disappearing all the time. And in and of itself, it's become the cause and the effect. In Buddhism, there is a law of cause and effect, paticcasamuppabbā, that there is nothing as self, because it's actually the cause and the effect. If there is the cause, then there is an effect. If there is a cause, then there's an effect. If you eliminate the cause, then the effect disappears. So by observing the cause, the effect disappears. And what is the cause? The cause, we are often, guess what is the cause, you know? The cause is the desire. เหตุแห่งทุกข์คือตัณหา When you're observing your body and mind, you're observing the results of the suffering. Because in and of itself, it's fleeting, it's temporary, it's impermanent, it's non-self, it's uncontrollable. You don't want it to get old, it gets old. You don't want it to wear out, your body wear out. You don't want it to pass away, one day disappear from this world, it will pass away. We enter into this world, this life, we celebrate it, but actually nobody ever get out of this game alive. No one. But then you continue your journey. It's not going to be as easy as that at the end of this awareness, and then you're gone. That would be too nice, too easy, because your consciousness stay. The energy, the vibration, the power, it stays. And what you have accumulate, it stay with you. Also, although it rising and passing away, rising and passing away. So now, come back. We have the pillar of mindfulness set into body and mind and everything that involves them. We observe them in order to realize the true characteristics of your body and mind. That the nature is, the three characteristics is that one, Anicca, means impermanent. Second, suffering in and of itself cannot sustain, not sustainable. Thirdly, uncontrollable, non-self in itself. You cannot control your body to be beautiful, so let alone control other people to love you the way you want it, when, as much, as often, the moment you want it. You can't even control your own thoughts, let alone you trying to control other people to think the way you want them to think, to say things that pleases you. No, you can't even please yourself all the time. The more that you see the nature of yourself, the more wisdom your inner soul receives. It allows you to walk into this life with the Zen's mind. The Zen's mind is the beginner's mind. You walk into this life, experience things as it is, not experience things with your past anger from the 1 million previous people that have done to you, and bringing those past issues to react in your present. So from now on, being aware of your body and mind allow you to be free from all the complex that occurs from the school, from the upbringing, from your parents, from your past relationships, as well as things that occurs from your own wrong or misbelief. There are 4 roots of asava, means the things that actually is the deeper root that create the wrong view, wrong belief. อาสวะที่ทำให้เกิดอวิชชา The juice or the ground or the mud that incubate the wrong belief occurs. The 4 asava. Of course, the 4th one is the easiest one. It's the upbringing from your parents, from school, from your past relationships. But the first 3 are desire, kamasava, bhavasava, tanhasava. The first one is the wrong view that this is me, I, me, mine. So I want this I, me, mine. So with the misconception, the wrong understanding, miccha titti, the wrong thinking, the false belief, the false understanding, makes you feel that this is you and it's permanent. Itself, it's a joy forever, and it's controllable. It will not die or change. makes you desire to control everything, and those desire to control everything to happen the way you want it, when you want it, how you want it, as much as you want it, as often as you want it, create suffering. People tend to ask me that, Dr. Didi, we are human. Of course we have the desire. What do you mean? Do we need to let go of our desire? Then that's non-human. We are not letting go of the desire itself. We letting go of the attachment to the desire to be according to what we want. Letting go of the attachment. What does it mean? Because a lot of time when we say it in short, we say letting go of the desire. Actually, it means we meant letting go of the attachment to the desire. Suppose you are going on a marathon or running a 100-meter speed run. Would you carry this sofa or this armchair on your back and run the race against your friend? Would you? No, you wouldn't. By not carrying this armchair on your back to run the speed race with your friends, that's what I meant by releasing your attachment to your desire. Because as human, desire happens every single second. But the attachment, so we set goal and we do the things, we set goal to improve, to grow, to do things, to be better, to better ourselves. However, we release the desire to control that things will happen our way. That is the releasing of the attachment to that desire. The cause of pain and suffering does not happen from someone die or someone lost that thing. Because if your friend lost their husband, if your friend lost their wealth, if your friends were defamed, someone else were defamed, or some other people lost their home, their country have war, they have to flee from their country, you don't feel the pain as much as when it's yours. The only difference is because when it's yours, it's I, me, mine. There is the attachment to what belongs to I, me, mine. So, in short, we have the misbelief. So this มิจฉาทิฏฐิ ความเห็นผิด the wrong belief, create the feeling that this is me, ภวาสวะ and the feeling that this is me create the feeling of attachment to desire, ตัณหาสวะ and all these are the mud of forming all the false belief, the false action, the wrong saying, the wrong speech, the wrong thoughts, and the wrong doing. So by observing your body and mind, you start to first seeing the superficial, the top layer first, that, oh, I'm starting to think and react that, how could you be ungrateful? Or how could you treat my friend better than me? Or whatever that start to stem in your mind. Then you can start to see that you say, how could you be ungrateful that I have thrown myself, like you might say, towards you, building your life for 2 years, and now you do these things like this, that you were telling me that you were thinking to yourself. When those thoughts appear, you can be aware of it immediately. And you don't indulge in your thoughts until it expands to speech, to actions. And it hurts you, hurts your present and hurt your future, and often hurt other people. So from now, we have been practicing together for the past 30 years, and there are more things for us to learn. Of course, we have come a long way from the starting point, but still there is a long way for us to learn and be better every day. And that's the fun of it, the challenge of it. And we know that we are allowed to love every thought that occurred from his past when he was young, that the uncle or that guy said the wrong thing to him. That guy may have died long ago, but the result of that is still with us. We will not let those things run our life. And if you don't get out of your own fear, soon you will regret it. That had I get out of it, had I got out of my procrastination, had I got out of my fear, had I got out of my usual habits, things could have been better. Yes, I totally agree that you have eliminated a lot of bad habits. But then again, we are human, and we are often not as strong enough to fight our own habits. But we are allowed to do the small mindfulness. Buddhism call it anusati, the little mindfulness, 10 little mindfulness. We are allowed to ask Buddha for help, for his strength and resilience. We are allowed to ask God, Jesus, Allah for help, for the strength to overcome our habits. So I'm asking you, I've been asking myself and better myself every second, and I know that there are a lot more to be done. That you're not alone. You can ask God, Jesus, the universe, the one mind, Nibbana, Nirvana, the Buddha, Dhamma, Allah, to help you lend the strength and the resilience. In Christian, you know that you can always tell God that, dear God, I can't go on by myself anymore. I need your help. And God will tell you that, yeah, it's about time. Now it's my turn to help you run your life. But it doesn't mean that you're not doing anything. You're still doing it at the full speed. But you will be accepting things that are happening, because with the faith that God is with you, Buddha is with you, Nirvana, the universe is with you. You know that going full speed at your best, you also receive the energy, the resilience, and the blessing from things that are running this whole rock called Earth that weighed 6 centillion tons, orbiting around the sun at the speed of 107,000 kilometers per hour. And we still have faith to build our life upon this rock called Earth, that heavy with no support and orbiting at the very speed. If you have that faith to build your life on this rock, then you can have faith that allowing the divine power to enter into your heart to help you be a better person is acceptable. And you are invited to allow him to enter your life, to allow him to be present with you when you cannot control your anger, when you cannot control yourself, and you can ask his grace from the Lord to be with you, to save you, and to give you the strength to resist your own temptation. So you have all the resources and equipment. You can either choose to live with your old excuses, or you can choose to live with the power, the resources of the whole energy that is carrying this earth forward at the whole precision of the rock weight 6 septillion tons, orbiting around the sun at the speed of 107,000 kilometers per hour. With that, you know that you're safe. Even though your enemy kill you and you die from this life now. But with that faith, you know that you'll be better. There is no such thing as disappearing or dying. You know that it's just the matter of the energy just changes form. We just changes form according to everything that we have accumulated in. So now that being observative, being mindful, being aware of your body and mind, and being editing with an intention. I need your intention. God, Jesus, Buddha talks about เจตนา the intention to better yourself, the intention not to harm others, the intention to be aware. You need to declare that intention. You need to declare that, dear God, I have the intention to be better. I have the intention to be mindful, to watch myself, not to hurt other people, to hurt myself, not to be run by the program of my past, not to react from the things that happened to me in the past to my present and my future. Dear God, dear Lord, dear Buddha, dear Lord, dear universe, dear whoever that you believe in, because that's one energy, one mind. จิตหนึ่ง the one mind is with you. And by knowing that, having that inside you, you're blessed. You are blessed because all is one. You are one with the universe. You're one with God. You're one with the one mind. Like God said, you're part of me. I created you. Like the Buddha said that you are จิตประภัสสร Your mind is already with the nirvana as the nature. But with the misbelief, misconcept, misunderstanding, มิจฉาทิฏฐิ that blocks you from being one with the one mind. So each time that you release, letting go of yourself, that to feel that this skin of yours making you differentiate and separated from everything else in the world, not connected to others. The misbelief makes you have the false belief that this is you and that's her. You don't feel the pain of her, but actually you know what? We are all one. The pain that you cause in her, you cause it in yourself too. The whole thing is one consciousness. The whole thing is one mind. And each time that you neutrally see, each time that you neutrally in equilibrium, observing the nature, you experiencing there is no separation between you and others. There will be one moment when you experience that the whole universe, there is no differentiation or separation between you, other person or other things, becomes one. That in and of itself will allow you to let go of your own pain, your own suffering, each and every time it occurs. That's why you notice that the more you're being mindful, the more joyful you become. Because the pain, the suffering, the sadness doesn't stay very long. Because you observe it, you notice it, and then it disappears. It no longer be a big chunk as it used to be when you did not practice. The practice is the best, the practice that you invest in yourself, be aware of yourself, is the best investment one could ever do in one's life. With other things, other investment, sometimes you lose, sometimes you gain. But the investment of being self-aware, self-notice, self-observe is the investment that brings joy to you now, in the near future, in the far future, as well as washing away, clearing your past experience that has been running you. Washing away, deleting, eliminating, eradicating the old programs that have been running you. So there is no other thing that is more important than being observing of your body and mind, to see the true three characteristics of impermanent, suffering, and non-self. In order to see that, allows you that since it's not you, it allows you to let go of the attachment of your desire. Because the root cause of every single second of suffering, pain, agitation is the desire, ตัณหา เหตุแห่งทุกข์คือตัณหา ตัณหาทำให้เกิดทุกข์ The attachment to อุปาทานหรือความยึดมั่นในตัณหาทำให้เกิดทุกข์ ว่าโดยย่ออุปาทานขันธ์ทั้ง5นั่นแหละคือทุกข์ The body and mind in and of itself is not the suffering, but the attachment to the body and mind is the root cause of the suffering. So when you see the attachment, each time you see the attachment, you letting go of the root cause. Second by second. 30 years ago, when I first went to meditation, I had no idea about meditation at all, nothing at all. But as I was walking, I saw that my mind was reaching out to curse someone that took something from my family. The moment I saw the thoughts running out, the thought became as if they belong to someone else and they disappeared. That moment was the moment of ultimate freedom. We have been suffering from our own thoughts and feeling. The moment that you're free from your own thought and feeling, you get the total freedom. Secondly, I saw when my mind was about to be sad that someone I love passed away, I heard that the lady next to me lost someone she loved too. I saw that I didn't feel pain with her loss because I didn't have the attachment to her loved one. That moment I saw that, oh, the pain is not because losing someone. The pain is because the attachment that this one is mine. So I don't want to lose him. But she can lose whoever. And more than that, I saw that when I see something, my mind was reaching out. Someone was about to wrap herself in a beautiful shawl. And my eyes seeing that shawl, it was reaching out to that shawl. I saw it as if there was an arm with hand grabbing something all the time. So actually, our door to the world comprised of eyes, ear, nose, tongue, our body physical sensation, and our mind, the senses, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and the senses, the 6 doors that we have to connect to the world. These 6 doors keep sending the signal to grab something. When we are aware, it's just receiving the senses. But when we're not aware, we're receiving those senses with as if our mind has the hand and arm to grab something outside, right? Like you look at me or hearing me. When we see that, oh, we form the attachment to things every second that we senses something. The letting go of the attachment, การละตัณหา doesn't happen not limited to just when you want a new bag or a new diamond ring, but it also covers when you seeing thing, hearing thing, smelling thing, tasting thing, touching or feeling things, touching, feeling in your body or feeling in your mind. The attachment ตัณหาเกิดขึ้นตลอดเวลาที่เกิดการสื่อสารระหว่างระบบประสาท The attachment อุปาทานความยึดมั่นในตัณหา The attachment to the desire happens every second, every moment. When you see something, it's like your eyes were reaching, like this moment. Okay, look at me, hear me. You can see that your eyes are sending the senses to grab the picture of me. That already form itself. But you're seeing this and you want the picture, or when you walk around, you want the picture to be pleasant, the things you see to be pleasant, the thing you hear, the thing you smell, the thing you taste, the thing you touch, the thing you feel to be pleasant. Why do I say this? Because yesterday, when there were some unpleasant sensation in your body, right? Unpleasant sensation ความรู้สึกที่ไม่สบาย then you want to get rid of that unpleasant sensation out of the way. Every time that you feel pain, unhappy sensation, not so joyful sensation in your body, you want to drive it away. Like when you're missing someone, when you love someone, when you don't get things that you want, or you get things that you don't want, or you don't get it often enough, as much, as many, as often as you want. Those unpleasant sensation appears. So that means the attachment to the desire, we keep growing it, like growing the weed, planting the seed of the weed every second in our life. And what? We expect that, oh, I have been mindful for half an hour in the meditation. I expect me to be enlightened and free from all the misconcept, misbelief, misthoughts. No, it doesn't happen that way. By seeing that, it leaves you room to understand others, forgive others, pardon others, as well as pardoning yourself, while bettering yourself and freeing yourself from your past programs. A lot of people talk about freeing themselves from the past program. I can tell you that if without a full self-awareness, it's impossible. It can become just a concept. Because it's not just the past program. We keep adding the new program every second, every millisecond in our life into this basket, this bucket called body and mind. So you keep adding the black water into your bucket, and you were thinking that noticing it for 10 minutes a day will allow you to have the clean water. So it doesn't happen that way. So now while you're listening to this, you know that you're cleaning it because you are being self-aware, self-conscious, as well as being conscious of the environment มีสติสัมปชัญญะ you're knowing and also you're conscious of your environment what you're doing how to do it how to make it in a way that it benefits others and yourself so today has been the explanation of why do we observe our body and mind to see the three characteristics seeing with the wisdom of knowing of the non-self and impermanence allow us to let go of the attachment of our own thoughts because the attachment that people are attached to basically are divided into the two big groups one is titti the other one is tanha mean one is the belief the thoughts one is the desire attachment to desire so you know from now on you have the mark that people are only fighting for the two group of things either what they want love asset fame things or what they believe if people don't think the same religious the same belief the same thoughts that's the root of all the fighting and the suffering in this world so that marking that you know that what is running you now you're unhappy because someone is hurting your desire or hurting your way of thinking your belief right so it narrowed down the things that you are fighting for into two group two category that people are fighting towards this however it still allow you to set goal have the goal to better your life while letting go of the armchair letting go of the attachment to your goal so it allows you to run this do the things that are good for you without the burden of the attachment every second that you are aware that oh your mind is ล้ำหน้า like too much yearning to get this you know that when you are overdoing something you will not get a good result you know that if you underdo something you won't get the good result if you overdo thing underdo thing all wrong it won't yield the good results so how to be neutral you can't fake the neutral too but what you can is you can notice observe when you overdo it underdo it and then in itself will become at the middle path the equilibrium point the equanimity you will start to be observing with equanimity การเห็นอย่างเป็นกลาง observing with equanimity be equanimous means you seeing the things that happen in you with the feeling as an observer you're not trying to push it away or increase it or doing anything you just observing การดูอย่างเป็นกลาง being able to observe it with equanimity being equanimous is so important but if you enter into self-observance by starting with I'm going to clear my mind I'm not going to think about anything already you jump into the wrong start you forcing yourself you manipulating yourself and if you really shut down then you don't see the thoughts and the things you don't see any nature of yourself at all and that can even accumulate the misbelief that yeah I'm a superpower I can control myself I'm the best I'm better than other people I clear my mind and your ego become bigger and the bigger your ego is the more prone to be hit. Because the bigger you are, the more prone to hit. People will hit it. So now you can see that when you don't like things that people do, because it hurts your ego. It hurts your ego. So now you're not receiving this as it is, but you're taking your ego to filter the things that people do and then get angry with them or get upset with them or disappointed in them. So all this time, who is the person who caused your suffering? Who? Exactly. So the only one person that can cause your suffering is, so the only one person who can end your suffering is, exactly. Perfect. So now this is the end of the 1 hour. This is the second hour speech that you have been observing yourself beautifully. Throughout these 2 hours, the first hour and the second hour, you have been observing yourself, seeing your mind, see? And then you see it disappear just now, right? In the middle, right in front of you. That's it. The ability to see the mind disappearing is even better than live for 100 years, quoted by the enlightened one, the Buddha, the Panang Patajara. So you saw it because you've been observing it. And for how long? There are so many times that you think, okay, I'm doing the walking, so Dr. Didi will be proud of me wherever she is in the world. She will know that I've been walking meditation for 6 hours. But you were not aware. And you didn't see your mind disappearing. You didn't see your thought disappearing. But just now, you were not trying to do anything. But you see it. Everyone. You saw your thoughts rising and disappearing. Now you come to the realization that, yes, actually, it's more natural. It's easier. And it's encompass and blend in our life naturally than we have thought. And when we practice for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, like you have been doing it now, one can easily fall into the trap that they're doing more, do more, be more. It's going to yield more results. But then now, today, we come back to the realization that, yeah, be in the present moment. Relax. Just like everything you do. Working, being successful, building your empire, building your business, doing your mindfulness, your meditation, same thing. If you're too tense, you break. If you're too low, too lazy, too procrastinate, you can't succeed. Same thing. So, back to this mean investing yourself in being aware of yourself. Never take away your time or your energy. You can blend it in your life. If you breathe, time to be aware of your breathing. If you talk or even you are scrolling your social media, you can also be aware of yourself scrolling it. So that means there is no longer any excuse for not having time to be aware of self, body and mind. There's no excuse. So from this moment onward, you know that in order for you to be joyfully happy for eternity, or what you may say, successful in your business, in your love, in your life, it requires self-awareness. By knowing the benefit of things, the Lord said that people need to know the benefit of things for them to have the perseverance to do something, to be able to swim though you see no shore in sight ที่จะว่ายน้ำแม้จะไม่เห็นฝั่งท ำให้เกิดความเพียรเพราะเข้าใจประโยชน์ because you see the benefits that this benefit you in this life in this present moment the next moment the next hour tomorrow the next day the next life knowing to the depth of your mind that it benefit you allows you to keep that perseverance resilience endurance as long as you shall travel in your journey no matter how many lives you will have to go through knowing that you have done well you have been on the right path of knowing this you know that God the Buddha Nirvana Nibbana Dhamma one mind the universe is inside you in your heart in your body you're part of the universe part of God he built you with the same material and same energy same thing you know that when you're with your body and mind you're with God you're with nirvana you're with the one mind with nibbana or with the universe then who else do you want to be with so if you miss someone that don't love you anymore shift it shift your feeling to be with God to be with the Lord to be with Buddha in you พุทธะในตัวของเราเอง so from now on you won't be lost so from now on even Dr. Didi is not here you know that the Lord Buddha Jesus God the Lord Allah the universe the one mind Dhamma Nibbana Nirvana is with you inside you all the time and there is no separation between us no matter where I am where you are we are all connected and you will treat other people as if you're treating yourself you will be this knowledge knowing this allow you to be compassionate when many of you ask me that where did I have all that love so much to love you and your friends to forgive to give with this understanding that you and your friends are one connected never separated one you love her as much as you love yourself you want her to get good things as much as you have good things that today she smile and she understand and she knows that whatever her friends getting she's having it too so from now on you no longer separate yourself from other when that feeling comes that wisdom come to you you are more compassionate you love more you care more you understand more you have more room to understand even some of the friends may be very naughty I feel like beating them up like a 3 years old but then I understand their past that drive them to be that naughty you will understand them too how about that so thank you for being very mindful every second in these 2 hours for being very kind being perseverant being resilient and putting all your efforts in the past 30, 20, 10 years in practicing this to continue this understanding as a gift to this world. The knowledge has been with the world, always been there. The world is running with precision. The more people practice this without separating. You are practicing under this name, I'm practicing under this name. The world will have more peace, and peace begins within you. So may all the good things that you and I and the whole world have done, all the charities, all the building of schools, hospitals, meditation center, practicing meditation, being the host of the free meditation, all the good things that we intend to do, the goal that we have put on earth to build the pagoda, the meditation, to the donation to church, to people. May all the good things that we have done bless you, bring you wisdom, wealth, health, joy, happiness, warmth, love, understanding, all the things that you hope for, wish for. May all those good things come to you. May the universe, the Lord, shower you with blessing, love, warmth, and comfort, safety. Everything that you desire for may be granted to you. May you ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door will be open. Ask and you will get things that you always want immediately. May peace be with you. May all being be happy. May all being be happy. May all of you be happy always. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.